What does it take to become a tennis legend? How do you rise from humble beginnings to dominating the world stage? This is the story of Rafael Nadal, one of the greatest tennis players of all time. His autobiography, Rafa, My Story, gives us a raw and honest look into his life, struggles, and the mindset that made him a champion. But before we dive into Nadal's inspiring journey, let me introduce you to MegaNotes, an AI-powered software that converts books, lectures, and live talks into concise, easy-to-digest summaries. Whether you're a student, an athlete, or a lifelong learner, MegaNotes helps you absorb key insights effortlessly and efficiently. Instantly summarize books like Rafa, My Story. Capture and organize key points from live lectures and meetings. Streamline your learning process, anytime, anywhere. Download MegaNotes now on Google Play and the Apple App Store. Now, let's step onto the court and dive into Rafael Nadal's incredible journey. Rafael Nadal was born in Mallorca, Spain, in 1986. From a young age, it was clear that he had an extraordinary talent for tennis. His uncle, Tony Nadal, recognized his potential early and became his lifelong coach. But talent alone isn't enough. What set Nadal apart? Hard work, discipline, and an iron mindset. Even as a child, his training was brutal. Uncle Tony pushed him beyond his limits, believing that mental toughness was just as important as physical skill. Nadal trained on tough clay courts, learning to grind through long matches and developing his legendary endurance. Key lesson: success doesn't come easy. It requires discipline, sacrifice, and the right mentor to push you beyond your comfort zone. One of the biggest takeaways from Rafa, My Story, is mental toughness. Nadal isn't just a skilled player, he's a mental warrior. Unlike other athletes who rely on confidence alone, Nadal embraces fear, doubt, and nerves. Instead of avoiding these emotions, he uses them as fuel to stay sharp and fight harder. Example: before every match, Nadal follows an exact pre-game ritual, from how he places his water bottles to the way he warms up. Some call it superstition, but for Nadal, it's about creating a mental zone of control. Key lesson: champions don't eliminate fear. They learn to control it and turn it into an advantage. The 2008 Wimbledon final between Rafael Nadal and Roger Federer is considered the greatest tennis match of all time. Nadal had already dominated on clay courts, but people doubted if he could beat Federer on grass, where he was nearly unbeatable. The match was an absolute war. It lasted 4 hours and 48 minutes. Federer made a heroic comeback, saving match points. The final set was a dramatic, nail-biting battle, but Nadal refused to give up. With sheer determination, he fought through exhaustion and pressure, finally winning in the 5th set. This victory cemented his legacy as a true champion. Key lesson: the biggest wins in life come from perseverance, resilience, and never backing down, even when the odds are against you. If there's one thing that defines Rafael Nadal, it's his ability to fight through pain. Unlike many athletes who retire early due to injuries, Nadal has spent his career battling through intense pain, knee injuries, and even career-threatening setbacks. Example: in 2010, Nadal suffered from knee tendinitis that almost ended his career. But instead of giving up, he completely restructured his training and playing style to extend his career. Key lesson: true greatness isn't just about winning, it's about adapting, evolving, and never giving up, no matter what obstacles come your way. The Nadal versus Federer rivalry is one of the greatest in sports history, but what makes it special is the mutual respect between the two legends. While they were fierce competitors on the court, they were also friends and admirers of each other's talent. Nadal has often said that Federer's greatness pushed him to improve, and vice versa. Key lesson: even in competition, respect and learning from your rivals can push you to greatness. Rafael Nadal's journey teaches us about discipline, mental toughness, and perseverance. But how do you take these lessons and apply them to your own life? That's where Mega Notes comes in. Summarize books like Rafa, My Story in Minutes, and extract key insights instantly. Take smart notes from live lectures, business meetings, or personal reflections. Organize and review your ideas easily to build your own mindset for success. Download Mega Notes today on Google Play and the Apple App Store and start learning like a champion. So, what can we learn from Rafa, My Story? Success requires discipline and the right mentorship. Champions don't eliminate fear, they control it. The greatest victories come from perseverance, even when the odds are against you. True greatness isn't just about winning, it's about adapting, evolving, and never giving up. Respect and competition can push you to become the best version of yourself. Which of these lessons stood out to you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you love animated book summaries, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications for more videos like this. See you in the next one.